Hi, everybody. I'm Pratibha Agarwal. It's nice to see you here. I haven't been on for a bit. I missed you guys. Um, anyway, excuse me. If you haven't joined me in the past, I am an immigration attorney. I'm based right outside of Washington, D.C., in Arlington, Virginia, and I handle all types of immigration cases. So, no matter where in the U.S. you are located, excuse me, it's been a long day. I've been talking the whole day. No matter where in the US you are located, our firm can help you with your immigration case. So we only handle US immigration law. Okay. One of my favorite fans, Yethan, is on Facebook. Hi, Yethan. How are you? I know I owe you a response. My assistant Ara will be contacting you tomorrow. Okay, she may have already contacted you, but she'll be contacting you tomorrow. Um, Feel free to reach out to us if you would like to schedule a consultation. We conduct them by phone or by Zoom. So based on your preference, you can let my assistant know, and she will schedule it for you. So on Zoom, it's going to kind of be like this. We can share documents. I can walk you through the process. Yethan is saying he's emailing me, but he's not getting a response back. Yes, Yethan, I do consultations all day, so I don't always check my email. I'm not on top of my email. My assistants do handle my email, and you will get a response back as soon as possible. But feel free to call the office, and they can help answer your call. So if you're a current client or if you are interested in scheduling a consultation, certainly call the office, and you will get a response back from us within the day, and we can hopefully help you as soon as possible. Okay. All right, great. We have some people joining us here on TikTok. Hi, Tas. Nice to see you. I wanted to start off with a question for today that has come up pretty often in our case. Okay. And of course, today is an opportunity for you to ask your immigration questions. If you have that one-off question, is this possible, or what are the steps involved, or if you have that one-off question, please feel free to post it here. Clearly, this is not a situation where we are able to have confidential attorney-client communication, but you can certainly post any kind of general immigration question, and I will provide a general response. But if you want specific information about your case, feel free to call our office and schedule a consultation. Okay, we're at 703-348-1663. Again, I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Arlington, Virginia, but our clients are located all throughout the United States. All right, great. So let me start off with our question for today. And this came up in a consultation earlier last week, actually. And I thought it was interesting, and it doesn't come up very often. So I wanted to bring it up to people that might benefit from this information. All right, go ahead while I'm talking. Feel free to put your questions in, and I'll be happy to answer them. As I mentioned, on this platform, we're streaming live on both TikTok and on Facebook, but on this platform, we're not able to provide, attorney-client confidential information between the two of us. However, if you schedule a consultation, I'll be able to go through your case. I'll be able to assess what options are available to you and kind of outline the steps and the fees and the timing and all of that. Okay, and we're doing them by Zoom or by phone, so feel free to reach out to us. We're at 703-348-1663. Great. So let me start off with our question for the day, and it came up earlier. It came up about a week ago in a consultation, and I wanted to share that with you. So the question is, okay, if my mom or dad is a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, and they're not going to sponsor me, they won't sponsor me, they're not living with me anymore, or they're abusive, can I qualify for my own green card? And many people don't know this, but the answer is yes. You can absolutely qualify for your own green card if you are the victim of abuse based on your parent who is a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. So I would suggest you call us for a consultation, because what could happen is you would be we could get you in status. You would receive work authorization in 6 to 8 months, and you would receive a green card in 2 to 2.5 years. It's a huge benefit for people that might qualify in this situation. Again, this is for people who have a mom or dad who is a U.S. citizen or a green card holder that will not sponsor them for a green card. Okay, call us for a consultation. We're at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. All right. I have half a question here. It says, "Hi, ma'am." This is from Kush. It says, "Hi, ma'am. I have 10." I'm guessing maybe a 10-year. Oh, sorry. He says, "I have a 10-year green card and I need to apply for my parents." Okay. Kush says, "Hi, I have a 10-year green card and I need to apply for my parents." Absolutely. You can try to apply for your parents after you get your citizenship. Remember, the question often comes up, who can green card holders sponsor? Right? We can often get the question, who can green card holders sponsor? Green card holders can sponsor their spouse or their children, that whether they're 21 or under or 21 or over. So green card holders can only sponsor their spouse and their children that are unmarried, right? If you have a married child, you cannot sponsor them as a green card holder. You would have to become a citizen before you could sponsor them. Okay? But US citizens can sponsor their parents, their brothers and sisters, and all children, no matter if they're married or unmarried, 21 or younger, 21 or over. So spouse, children, siblings, and parents can be sponsored by U.S. citizens. So Kush is asking, I have a 10 years green card. I'm guessing he's had a green card for 10 years and he needs to apply for his parents. So you have to become a citizen first before you can sponsor your parents. However, your parents may be able to come on a different kind of visa, and you should call our office for a consultation if you think that we may try to bring them here in a different type of visa. Okay, you can call us at 703-348-1663. Yethan, your question is, how is everything going with the service center? Cases working slow. Actually, I'm seeing some faster turnaround times, right? So the question was, how's everything going with the service center? What are the processing times? So I'm actually seeing much faster processing times now than I have in the last few years. So I think I would certainly apply for that benefit. They are moving along much faster. I think it is more streamlined. Give us a call. We're seeing interviews scheduled. Sometimes we're seeing interviews scheduled even before biometrics is scheduled. So it's pretty good actually so far. So give us a call. And of course, this is the Biden administration. It's much more immigrant friendly than the previous administration. Okay, so if I can help you with any U.S. immigration question, your U.S. immigration case, feel free to give me a call at 703-348-1663. Hi, Kush. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Abul. Great to see you here, and feel free to post your questions as you have them. All right. So another question I have are people that come from people that enter on a visa waiver. Okay. So some countries have the ability to come to the United States without a specific visa issued by the embassy or consulate, or a green card of sorts. So some people, depending on which country you're from, you're able to come to the U.S. For a shorter period of time, but a visa is not required. So this is called a visa waiver. All right, so the question that I get, if I entered on a visa waiver and then I got married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, can I apply for my green card in the United States? Yes. Some people may qualify to apply for their green card in the United States. I would schedule a consultation. I think that's the best way to figure out if you are eligible. Give us a call. We conduct our consultations by phone or by Zoom, and you can reach us at 703-348-1663. The benefits to this are you would get a work permit in about 6 to 8 months. You would get a green card in about 2 to 2.5 years. So it's a big, big benefit. Some people think it's not possible, but in some situations it is possible. Call us for a consultation. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I help clients all throughout the United States. All right. Well, great. I think we are wrapping up. Hi, Denver. Nice to see you. We're wrapping up for today, but it was nice to see everyone. I've been off for a bit, but it was nice to see you, and I hope to see you more often. Feel free to reach out to us if we can help answer your immigration questions. All right. Thanks so much. I will see you soon. Bye.